Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we are doing entitled parent meets or r/entitled parents on Reddit. We are going to be reading entitled parent meets a Queens neighborhood. So, funny story happened today. I have a piece of property in Queens, New York, and the hot water heater was leaking, had to change it, etc., etc. Luckily, plumbing is my thing, so I went down there with two guys to get it done. While they are working inside, I go outside to make some calls, and this poor kid, I know, mind you, he's 20, just seems like a kid to me, is across the street smoking a joint on his porch. That's not good. Mind you, this is a good kid, a bit shy, but just nice, and would shovel everyone's driveway slash walkway during the winter for 20 bucks. When a Karen with her kid stops in front of his house and starts yelling at him. Karen, what are you doing up there? That's disgusting, and you should be ashamed of yourself. 20-year-old, mind your business and keep moving, lady, he said this politely enough, and I'm paraphrasing. Karen, my kids have to play out here and you're trying to turn them into drug addicts. I am calling the cops. She pulls out her phone to call the cops, and I decide at this point to go across the street and intervene before the cops get involved. Weed is pretty much legal here. It would have been at most a $50 fine. Me, hey, what the F do you think you're doing to this nice lady? Are you are you smoking weed and not sharing your selfish you not sharing you selfish person? 20-year-old staring. Me. Sorry. Here, have one of mine. Reaches in the pocket and pulls out half a joint I was saving for later. Kids these days have no respect. Karen, to me. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with you? At this point, another neighbor who is watching this unfold having a bit of chuckle steps in. Other neighbor. Hey, Spartan. What is all this yelling about? Me, the kid was talking, and this young lady wanted a pull, and he was being selfish. Other neighbor, what the, what, why, crap, what the, that's that's not nice, kid. I'm telling your mom when she gets home. Sorry, lady. Let me go inside and get my bong for you. We don't tolerate that kind of behavior in this neighborhood. Karen, you think this is funny? You guys, you guys are disgusting. I'm calling the police. At this point, she walks away. At this point, she walks away back to the homeland of Karen's never to be seen again. I hope the 20-year-old starts busting apart at the seams in laughter, and and I figured you guys would have a good chuckle at this. And since she tried her to use her kids as an excuse to push other people around, I think it fits the sub. It does. It does. That was pretty good, I would say. I'm trying to figure out how this thing goes together. Crap. This way. That is not how I do it. I'm trying to put together a scissors right now. It's like a puzzle to me. It's just. Oh, it goes this way, doesn't it? How? Wait, what? Huh. This way then, right? I did it. I'm so smart. Yes, I am. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. We'll do more. Let me. Oh, yeah, I found one that doesn't have a 5-minute limit, which is good because I can do more than 5 minutes this time. And that's 5 minutes are just really short. All right, so next one. Let's see. Entitled Aunt wouldn't let me see my mom in the hospital. Sure, why not? Okay, so this is back in 2014 when my mom was in a hospital pregnant with my little brother. I think this was 1 or 2 nights before my mom gave birth. But anyways, the cast, the cast, me equals me, entitled Aunt, EA, cousin, cousin, C1, cousin 2, C2. Okay. So, as I said, my mom was in a hospital waiting to give birth, and I was staying with my and for the time being. We all went to go visit her at the maternity ward. I should say here my cousin is a year older than me. I think that means is 1 year older than me. Older than I. Her being 12, me being 11. And we were there chilling, waiting to find out which room my mom is in. My aunt is at the desk talking to one of the nurses, and my cousin two, C2, is playing with one of those weird hospital toy things when my aunt walks up to me and says, I have to watch my cousin too, who is 5 years younger than me, so about 6. I just said no because I was really confused and about what was going on. I just wanted to see my mom. So C1 and EA leave. C2 and I are chilling, and he is playing with some other little girl, and after maybe an hour or more, my aunt comes back out and says, Let's go. When I ask about my mom, she says that she's doing well. Then I ask when will I get to see her. She just said something about the only family being allowed to see her and how I wasn't old enough. So apparently this person's like adopted, I'm guessing. So we start to head back to her house, and C1 tells me how they had to lie about her age to go to the nurse to get her back into the room. When did I get to see my mom? When I did get to see my mom the next day, I was allowed in and was told that anyone living with her could visit and that age didn't matter. Anyway, so I don't really know how entitled this is, but it did rub me the wrong way. Hope you enjoyed my story. Had changed the writing because people were mad at how it was written before. Okay. So yeah, see, this is better because I can have it long as I want, not 5 minutes like the other one. So yeah, my mom expects me to give up my dreams so she can exploit my skill and talents. Um, let's see. Uh, Not really. Entitled Boss Demands Babysitting. Okay. So this is a story from a few years ago. I had just graduated from college and had landed a degree in my film of study. Sorry for typing slash formatting. All right. One side note, I was the youngest employee at the company by 2 years, 26 months. Although I didn't know it at the time, I was secretly being paid less than people I graduated with. I left college 2 years early. Story time. EB, entitled boss, EK, and EK2. Entitled kid 1 and entitled kid 2. Alright. So me. Me duh. So I So I had gotten the job about a week earlier and was just starting. I was single at the start of this and taken at the end. It was about 4 p.m. and when my boss walked up to me as a return from the printer and told boss, hey me, I have an emergency. My babysitter just canceled. Could you come over?" Now I just listed that I was a babysitter through college to make cash. Now I listed that I was a babysitter through college to make cash, so that combined with me being the youngest probably made him come to me. Sure. I just had work there for a week and didn't want to piss off my new boss. So he drove me back to this place and I met his kids. They were 7 foot and five. Oh, I think that means 7 years. They were 7 years and 5 months. They hadn't had dinner yet, and they said they would be home in 5 hours. Now, I have babysat many kids in my life, but these kids were in the bottom 10%. Fighting, yelling, making a mess, everything really. They didn't respect me as an authority figure, which is important when looking at after younger kids. That is true. Oh man, burp. My boss came home and didn't offer to drive me home and didn't pay me immediately saying it'll be on your paycheck. I went home. This would happen frequently over the next months. I probably babysat about 2 nights a week. It was choking my social life. Then I saw my paycheck. Nothing. No raise, no extra cash, just the money I got in my contract, about 3,000, 3,500. I don't know. Wait, and my coworkers were making 4,000. That's not nice at all. I walked into my boss's office for this conversation. Me, hey boss, you said that I'll get extra cash for babysitting on my paycheck. Entitled boss. Oh, well, you are the youngest worker here, so we really helped you out by hiring you. That's the gift. Next month, though, I'll help you out. Me, okay, fine, but I better get the money. I was scared. I was a scared young employee who didn't want to get fired, so next month went by again, and probably about 8 hours a week of babysitting, probably. And I had a 9 to 5 days a week job, which meant I was basically doing a free shift a week. I got a girlfriend, and it was tough managing everything, but I was really looking forward to that paycheck. Guess what happened? Hey, entitled boss, where's the money? Entitled boss, what money? Me, the babysitting money. We discussed this last month. The reward is working here. No, we didn't. Now give me the money. Either the money or the job. Me, fine. Fine, give me the money. The boss tried to backpedal. I don't think he saw me quitting, but I had enough of him. I got the money and got a new job. I don't know what happened to the boss or the entitled kids. I moved across the country a few months later. Thanks for reading. Well, that was certainly interesting. I mean, that was a really good one. Is this a gift or a loan? Mother gets mad because my Switch died. Um, let's do entitled mom with coronavirus demands a haircut for entitled kid. Let's do this one. Quick note, English isn't my first language, so I apologize for the possible grammar mistakes. So my hair was really annoying me for a while, so I decided to visit the hairdresser yesterday. The salon, whatever. I'm gonna call it salon. Had very strict rules. Wear face mask, wear gloves. They ask the usual questions like, "Do you cough? Do you have a fever? Have you been outside the country, etc., etc." Also, give me one customer. Someone at my door. I could have swore I heard my door opening. All right. Where was I? Here we go. Also, only one customer and one hairdresser can be inside the salon. The others have to wait outside. Finally, it was my turn. I told the hairdresser, HT, what I'd like, and she started washing my hair. Then, entitled mother, EM, and her kid arrived. EK. EK arrived. Then EM was about 40. She had the typical Karen haircut and the I am better than you so I can be rude. Sunglasses. Entitled kid was about a 7-year-old boy. He was very pale and looked sick. Oh boy. They casually walk up into the salon, ignoring the obvious red signs. None of them was wearing a mask or gloves. Entitled mother, hello, can you give my boy a quick cut, please? I don't know why I said it like that, but it just matches. HD, of course, ma'am. I'm almost finished here. Can you please go wait outside? Also, we only serve customers wearing masks and gloves. If you don't have one, you can just get some at the store next to the salon. Entitled kid coughs. Entitled mother, where are the other hairdressers? H- HD, it's just me until the pandemic is over. Entitled kid coughs more. The hairdresser was getting annoyed at this point because the entitled mother was still in the salon, and she doesn't want to get in trouble. She didn't doesn't want it to get in trouble. I think he meant she does not, or she doesn't want to get in trouble. Entitled mother. Also, we shouldn't be wearing masks because my son has some virus. Oh my god. That's stupid. HD, your son has the coronavirus? I'm sorry, ma'am, but we can't serve customers who are sick. Please leave the store. And tell mother, come on, kids can't spread the coronavirus. The kids are like the one who's. The kids are the problem. That's the thing. Oh, gosh. This person's dumb. HD, yes they can. Please leave the store. You have no rights to refuse to cut my baby's hair just because he's sick. That's discrimination. HD, right, I'm calling the owner. You can discuss that with her. Please wait outside. And tell mother, whatever, I'm going to get you fired, P. Entitled mother and entitled kid stormed out of the salon. A few minutes pass by. HD is drying my hair, then suddenly entitled kid runs in and coughs directly in my face. Then he runs out as fast as he can. I swear I saw the entitled mother grinning for a moment. I paid and left the salon as fast as I could. I regret not waiting for the owner, though. I wonder how their conversation went. Bro, that's like messed up though. Why would you send your kid who has a virus to cough into someone who doesn't have the virus's face on purpose? Like that's not nice. And she needs to brush up on her education about the virus cuz kids do pass it by. Kids do pass it. That's like not okay. Um all right, this video is getting pretty long and I'm pretty sure none of you want to watch through it. Um I might do one more. Let's do one more. All right. My mother is the worst parent anyone could ask for. Let's do this one. All right, here we go. Long one. I wasn't sure where to post my experiences with my mother, so I thought this one. So I thought of this one. I hope this counts for this whole post. She is substituted for my mother because she doesn't deserve that title. All right. She is very controlling over me and my brother. When I was young, I couldn't dispute her about anything, so I was her slave. But during those times I wasn't allowed to play games she saw were stupid, watch my favorite content creator slash movies, or even wear clothes I wanted. She forbid me to wear any black clothing because black is such a negative color. No, oh my gosh, if it's in the winter, you can wear black. But I can. That's like not. No. All right. Now that I'm older, I have my own. I have my own money and can spend it on whatever clothing or games I want. She still disapproves, but I can't do anything. But I but can't do anything. One time she tried threatening me by holding my black hoodie, which I bought, hostage for not doing something she wanted. But since it was, for the first time ever, something that was my property, she could do nothing. Another time, I was playing a drawing game on the computer, probably Scribble.io. There's like spit everywhere. Oh crap. Um. I was drawing on the computer, and while playing alone freely, I was drawing Homer Simpson because it's my signature. And she walks in and scolds me for doing that. Homer scolds me for drawing Homer, saying he's an evil character. When someone doesn't agree with her, we don't matter. One day, she found a free desk someone was giving away for free, and my brother didn't want it, but I kept an open mind and said, if it is better than our one, let's consider it." She said that if it wasn't good, we wouldn't take it, but I knew it was too good to be true. As soon as I got there, I saw the desk. I knew it was bad. The whole keyboard, the whole keyboard would take up the whole area for the mouse and whole keyboard take up the whole area for the mouse and keyboard. So I said it's bad. We don't want it. Did she keep her word? No. When I said I didn't want it, she disputed me, saying it was good and forced me to take it home. She argued with me and in the car on the way back with BS excuses, and when we got home, my brother also said no. When I was also in the car on the way back. Wait, crap. I was also commenting saying it was horrible, but because I didn't agree with her, she had given up trying to convince me. She ignored me and tried to convince my brother. She tried to lie again and said to just try the desk and put it in once to see if it works. We did um we did and saw it was bad. And did she And crap, dude. And did she back down? No. She tried flipping it, saying it me. Saying she tried flipping it, saying she means to try it for a day. When we said we aren't doing that, she started crying and pouting like a baby. But the table was good. At this point, my brother had enough and threw the whole desk out of the house. This is how she basically operates. If she wants something or is arguing, she will argue and find any excuse, and play the "don't talk back to me, I'm your mother" card and try to get me to back down. If that doesn't work, she will start crying. When I was young, she would do that all the time, and me being the child I felt bad because she convinced me I was in the wrong every time. That crap doesn't work on me anymore. Because, but because, but now I'm older, I hate how I felt for it every time. I knew that most arguments I've had was I was right, but she cried and I apologized every time. She took advantage of my innocence to get her own way to gain control over me. Thanks for reading. No problem. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today. That's 21 minutes. That's a long time. I'm trying to make them shorter. But at least it's not 5 minutes. So, yeah, this has been really fun reading these. I'm going to do more of them. Let me know what else Reddit stories you want me to do. Anything else, I'll do it. I'm gonna do r/5050 probably Monday, but I'll see you then. Bye. I want to save